tuning in after the live, please, please, please hit that like button as I greatly, greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're tuning in now, hit that like button and I'm going to get through and start the intro. And then we're going to try to get into the technical analysis. We did have a big surge in volume here, something we've been looking for, but we are not even close to out of the woods yet. And I'll show you exactly what needs to happen here very quickly once we get started. So I thank everybody who's tuning in. It means a great deal to me that you continue to support my work. And I much, much appreciate it. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I think I've got everything set up. Let me turn on the comments. 38 people here already. Wow, only 42 seconds. And I greatly appreciate that. 66 people here in 47 seconds. Wow. Make sure to hit that like button as it will really help push my content. It'll force YouTube to push me through the algorithm. And you'll get to see more of your friends in here. And mine. Wow. So let me just go ahead and try to say hi to everybody real quick because that's my thing. And then we got to get into this because XRP had a big surge in volume. So Hamza, welcome in. Driver, Jacob, Omer, welcome. We've got Phil in the house. Jacob, Gintros. Jacob, Brent, there's 5. Have mine on 4 exchanges. That's a great idea. Tyler Gretson, I'm debating on swapping my Ethereum for XRP. I mean, that's your own personal decision, but I personally believe in the ISO tokens over Ethereum and Bitcoin. Tyler Gretson, Garrett, that's a tough decision right now because of the pump we're already on. But I definitely prefer XRP. I don't own Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything like that. So, Scotty, welcome in. Ferris, welcome. Julian, welcome in. Driver, I do like my 7s. I do, Driver. Phil Kane. Yep, no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I just try to show the charts. Hello, beautiful people, Richard says. Sam, welcome in. Mel, good afternoon. Or good early evening almost here in the great state of Michigan. Crypto Bob, welcome in. Nana said, boy, Wayne, extra sour cream taco supreme triple bean dream teams in the house. Trayvon Kamen, welcome in. Alcia, Ira, Marvin, welcome in. This will be the only time you'll hear me say go green. Well, we need some green here. Herbert, welcome in. Julian, good afternoon. I appreciate you tuning in every day. That means a lot to me. Miss Vicky, welcome in, love. Awesome to see you in the house already. Penrod, welcome. Driver, about to start work in 30 minutes. Going to do my best. I can listen to you and ignore them. Hey, you know, anything to help you get through the workday, right? Eddie, welcome. Back off now. Phil VW, John Hall, Rude. I'll show you with this. We'll see if it's even going to be a pump or not. I came on right now. Timothy McBride, welcome in. Edwin, John W, K&J, Moza here, welcome. I appreciate that. Your videos are invaluable and very informative, brother. Keep up the good work. I do my best. I do my best. Jordan, Wayne, Phil, Jared, Humade, welcome in. I'm doing great, everybody. Miss Vicky, like button and let's smash it. Absolutely. Elsie, Rudd, welcome in. Sunny days are here again indeed. Elsie, welcome in from England. Rascal, welcome in. Marcus Wingfield from the UK in the house. Kim Washington, welcome in, Kim. Thanks for the great content. You are certainly welcome. Zach Steele, welcome in. Rudd, let's make it a sunny day. It's already starting out that way. Humade, welcome in. Zach Steele, welcome in. Charlotte, welcome. Wow, a lot of great ones in the house right now. Jacob Brent, welcome in from the great state of Michigan, the Motown of Motown. I love it. K&J Top Man, welcome in. Amir, welcome from Miami. Jose, welcome in. Great to see you in the house as well. And Christian, thanks for tuning in. How many people are in here? 135 people already. Well, that makes sense. 64 likes. Let's get those likes up, please. That's all I ask is hit that like button. I don't charge for my content. No paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships. So like button is all I ask. Humanity Wins from Tampa, welcome in. So RPS, hi, Stephen, Sherry, Easley, South. Right, welcome in. Welcome in, Stephen, Sherry. Wow, there's a lot of people in here now. Nanastad boy, welcome in. Darren Plum, good afternoon, my friend. Welcome in. 1 month member of Tom's Army. You can tell because he's got the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens. My face is actually superimposed in there. Simon Weston, and that's a girl I knew drew that for me, so pretty cool. Simon Weston, welcome. K&J, always click that like button. That's appreciated. Peter Pan, Thank you for the $10 donation. That was that was very generous of you to spend your hard-earned money on my craft. I greatly appreciate that, as that will not go unnoticed. Rusty, welcome in from hot Atlanta. Edwin, this month we'll have a full moon. We'll have 2 full moons. Ooh. Jacob Brent, yes indeed, Peter is a awesome playing it forward there. The focus, you're blowing up, Tom. 20,000 on the way. You know, it's been a crazy ride. On Wednesday we went over 17,000, and today we went over 17,500 already. I'm pushing 17,600, ironically. We had 157 new subscribers yesterday. Pretty awesome. Crypto Bob, welcome in. Hope you managed to reach out to Jan. Yes, indeed. Was able to at least chat a little bit. But it's a pretty sad circumstance, but, you know, it's a cycle of life. He's still with us right now. Jacob, welcome in. Here, Crypto Bob. Messy, Blue Moon, 31. XRP goes to the moon. Edwin, Ahmad, hello. Raoud, Tom, the full moon coincide, right? They cannot be coincidence. No, I mean, a lot of times we do for whatever reason. But remember, everybody, what did I say earlier and yesterday while we were doing the live? We have a history right now. We've been pumping right before the 1 billion escrow. So we prophesized yesterday. What if we did today? What if we did just ride down and then maybe we come up, and what if we did something like this, and then right on escrow dump, we just ended up right back in the consolidation. We've been doing that a lot, so we have to make sure we have our ground covered here with the 1 billion escrow dump tomorrow with XRP. If you're new, if you're just joining into the Ripple family, every single month, and we still have 47 months left. I hate to break that to everybody. That's 4 years. Every month for the next 4 years, we have a $1 billion escrow dump to get to our total circulating supply of now 99.8 billion. So that's what we're looking at. And we have some stuff that we need to go over article-wise so nobody gets caught off guard here. We've got to talk about this. We'll go through this to try to correlate the technical analysis so you guys can see what you might see over the net. What would it take for XRP to reach 90 cents? We've got Wells Fargo analyst predicts XRP price will hit $100 to $500, and obviously a lot of people are running with that FUD story. So we'll go over that and see exactly what they said, just so we can go over it together. We've got Ripple's new partnership to help enhance payments globally. XRP price could possibly target new all-time high. So these are just some of the stories that are going around. So I don't put much stock into any of that, except for the fact that the adoption is growing big. What I'm concerned about right now, Tom, there's 2 Caspers, Caspa and Casper. Yes, there is, Marcus. And I buy CSPR, Casper. Mr. Extra Sour, XRP, yes. Which new on FOMO Fridays? Casper, CSPR is on FOMO Fridays. We've done 3 FOMO Fridays for Casper. We've got 3,000, just over 3,300 tokens now on FOMO Fridays. We're trying to get to 10,000. If you're new, before that we did FOMO Fridays. We got 10,057 H-bar for $527 over 9 weeks. And we're doing Winners Wednesdays where we buy $75 a week in algo. Right now we have 2,000, just over 2,000 tokens right now, if I'm not mistaken. No, with algo it's 1,300. My mistake. This week will put us over 2,000. So a lot of stuff going on. And if you're new to the channel, we have a XRP, XLM, XDC equal weight token wise. We have VChain, DGB, ZIL, H-bar, Casper, Algo. Did I miss one? I don't think so. And then obviously, we also have Doge through Julie, over 10,000 tokens. And Julie's my significant other for anybody who's new. So right now we have 3.866 million in the 30-minute candle. This candle, we came in, it decreased to 1.55. This one is kind of like a hold candle. We're at 219 about 220,000 here. 220,000. I know, rest in peace to Pee Wee Herman as well. Julie told me that earlier. Definitely told me that earlier. And it was a sad thing to hear. Definitely don't like to hear anybody pass away. It was only like 72 or 70, early 70s. What is this FOMO Friday with Casper? So basically, Scotty, we have FOMO Fridays where we only spend $50 a week as a community. I started it 10 weeks ago, or 11 weeks ago now. This will be the 12th week. It was so that everybody, no matter the size of your wallet, we've already got our tokens we talk about, like the main ones, but there was also other ones I'm trying to personally accumulate. And HBAR was one I really needed to do. So then I decided to do FOMO Fridays, $50 a week. Anybody could join me. And on the 9th week, we ended up spending $120 so that we could get done with the buying of HBAR and move on to Casper because of the cycle it's in. What happens to crypto in August historically? Well, we get the big XRP trying to stay on top of the 71 as we speak. Yep. Right now, our mainstay, remember we've been talking about this for the last few days. If you're new, we've been talking about the 200-day and the 30-minute time frame. First step is to get over this. We've been talking about how the volume is not suggesting a massive breakdown just yet. We can always get a surge in volume to change course, but right now it's still overwhelming. On the big breakup of 94%, we had 202 million and 172 million in the daily. While on the breakdown of over 30%, our volume is crashing. Even 26 million a couple days ago, 17 million today, 26 million, 8 million, 14. I mean, the volume is just not there for a huge breakdown. This looks like a bull flag consolidation. It looks pretty prototypical here. So we're going to see if that's the case and if this can continue on. Or if we would have fell through, we tried here, quickly pulled back up. We had a daily close over the bull flag, which was actually a big close yesterday. I might buy 100 ADA and stake it. I'm going to spend 100 on ADA and stake it. Mugs, my personal opinion, if you're asking me if you should buy that, I would personally take advantage of Algo being at 10 whatever over ADA. I think Algo is a much superior product with the Algorand network. So I would probably, me personally, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I could be full of shit. But I personally like Algo over ADA, especially at 1/3 the price. It's looking good. My bank just mentioned they will work with Finestra. Yep, there's a few that have. In Michigan, Julie's Michigan, her old bank, she had to switch when we moved, but I think she might still be part of it. Michigan Schools and Governors Credit Union actually announced that they're going to be part of the Fed now in Finestra. So that's pretty interesting that it's already started. This is a little bull flag that formed here, folks. I think a lot of people are being played here, like I talked about with Bitcoin. A lot of people are being told it's in a bull flag, and we know better. Bitcoin's in a broadening wedge here, so when it comes to the market, pay very close attention. What's Algo? If you do a search, type in the Algorand network, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. It's an ISO 200 compliant token. It got a big price devaluation because of the SEC starting to poke their head around and mentioning them and yada, yada, yada. So right now is a great thing to, it's a great time. I have Alpaca Finance. I don't know much about it, honestly, Sina. On a small island of Caraco. Wow, Carlo. Awesome. I do my best to keep up with the comments. Regan, listener here since before the pumpkin talk, still holding in. So you remember the big crash right around the pumpkins, and then it ended up happening a little after the pumpkins were put away. That's awesome. Yes, I know a shit ton about VeChain. We actually, as a community, own VeChain. In 2021, I bought VeChain at like 5 cents, sold it just over 20 cents, and then I bought it back at 1.4 in this bear market. 22,222 tokens of VeChain and ZIL. So yes, I'm a very big fan of VeChain. It's in the Internet of Things. It's something you're going to have going forward. Both. I don't choose between VeChain or Algo. I don't choose listen, this is me. I don't choose between ISO 20022 compliant or Internet of Things tokens. They're all equally valuable. So what I tell everybody, forget about the price. For XRP, XLM, XDC, if you can afford 10,000 tokens, you buy 10,000 tokens of each. I have 12,000, here, I'll be transparent. 12,222 tokens of XRP, XLM, XDC. My XRP price is at 34.6, and now I can't buy anymore until I go 20% below that buy-in. So same thing with XLM XDC, 20% below those buy-ins. We have VeChain, Zilla at 22,222 tokens. DGB, which is Digibyte, which is in the Internet of Things, 62,222 tokens. No, it has. I played it actually twice in the last week, my Sunny Day song. 2 days ago, in fact, I played it and got mocked by some, and others loved it. So I love the ones who try to trigger, because that actually brings out the real support. And then we own 10,057 of HBAR, 3,300 so far of Casper, which is FOMO Fridays right now. 1,333 Algo, which is on Winners Wednesdays. We're doing the third daily buy of $75. Carlo, I already responded to you. Glad you're tuning in, my friend. Muggs, hey, by the way, thanks for responding to my comment. No problem, I do my best. Jacob, I tried to answer to another comment. If you get a chance, check this out. It's mind-blowing. I must have missed the other part of it. If my small island is getting ready, you will be ready, I hope. No joke. I mean, true. That's very true. Jan. Hey, Jan. Welcome in, love. Appreciate you tuning in. Jacob, basically just don't own Nike or Reebok. Own Nike, Reebok, Adidas. Basically, I mean, do you want to get the starter company, or do you want to get the companies before they actually blow up and become fully adopted? That's my goal. That's why in 2021 I said we're going to make some quick money. And then we realized we had to sell it. And I said in 2025 is going to be the real trial, 2025 to 2028. But 2023, late 2022 is when we got to start reaccumulating. So we're still accumulating some, because XRP just happened to come down earlier than some of them. Some of the rest are just now hitting the sweet spots for us. So with Bitcoin, let me finish responding. Good afternoon, One Rough Recon. Carlo, welcome, and don't miss out on some solo. I know Sologenic is one too. Sologenic, Corium, DAG are three that I really need to do, but it's step by step in the community, my friend. We're doing it with we're doing it with the strategy. Kyle Kupiak, welcome in from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. I think I got it right this time. Jan, bring the music like back in the day. OG request. Oh, you like the music? Wow, that's awesome. Jose, welcome in from in Mexico right now, enjoying a little vacay. I believe he's still on. Carlo, we are early. Yes, we are. We are surely early. Richard, hi, Tom Weathers. Crap, what have I missed? Keep it up, you star. My long works, you're getting some dollar. I just can't afford to subscribe as balls deep enough. Hey, Richard, there's no reason to subscribe. That's only if you can pay it forward. You're paying it forward by commenting, liking, and I'm assuming contributing to the content. I used to like Tron, but it sadly faded away. Yeah, because they had nefarious dealings with the USDT. There was a little scam I uncovered a long time ago with Tron, TRX. Carlo, he wasn't on YouTube when it was... No, I was not. I started on YouTube when it was 47 or 42 cents in March of 2021. We built it up to $1.66 and sold it after the bear market said it was about to be on the horizon. Bought it back at 34.6 almost 2 years later. Awesome, Jose. I hope you're enjoying that. Sucks I can't buy... Why can't you buy XRP, Colin? Why can't you buy XRP? Are you in the USA? You can buy XRP. So let's see here. Let's see what's going on with XRP here. So 30-minute candle. We had two attempts here where we had 3.866 million. We had another one at 1.55. But now we've had a reversal candle. So this is going to tell us everything we need to know here. In the first 13 minutes, 1.297. We're going to see if it comes up and matches or push. Oh, you're in New York City. Well, New York City is a pain in the you-know-what. It is definitely not the easiest place to buy crypto. I acknowledge that. Wow, 198 people in here. 129 likes. Please, please make sure to hit that like button. It would greatly help push my content. It really would. It really would. Yes, the 1 billion dump from escrow tomorrow is definitely lingering. That's why I was saying, are we going to have a little pump here before the dump tomorrow? Or do we not? Are we not able to get over this uptrending resistance? That's our big area, 727. We must, I'm telling everybody, we must break this. Right now we've created what looks like, remember those inside out wedges I talked about that it is created by old pattern and new formation? and you start to squeeze, well, now it's more like a broadening wedge that starts to form here. And I know it's not the prototypical, but you're going to see it starts to expand. We either need to keep riding this and come all the way down here to 673 or bounce out of here. And it's very tricky right now. The 1 billion tomorrow sucks. The 1 billion tomorrow, it just sucks. Yeah, OSW, the whales are definitely playing some games. Definitely playing some games. The 1 billion, it's usually released at what, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right at the flip of the clock typically, somewhere in the overnight hours. Carlo, thank you for that. Your TAs are awesome. I greatly appreciate it. I mean, it looks like we could be going right back, but we have to see this volume profile. We're trying to kill this 11 minutes to see exactly what happens here. These can be little liquidity grabs. 1 billion going to whales. I mean, it could, but like I said, we've got 40, it's like 48 months or 47 months left still of 1 billion per month. It is what it is. You know, it's just something we have to deal with as a community. So here's what was said by, while we're waiting for this candle, we need to kill 10 minutes. So for 10 minutes, we can start to go over some of the news here. So what would it take for Ripple to reach, or for XRP to reach 90 cents? Half to whales, half to escrow, very possibly could be. What caused that pump? It's a little surge in volume here. Right now, we don't know. Right now, it could have just been an anomaly. It could have been an over-aggressive, you know, some people that were taking out shorts from higher up, they could have been selling, exhausting the position. You could have people that were liquid, you know, came down to a support level and they seen it over the top of the bull flag and they're waiting to see if we could get a hold and they decided to buy. You know, some people get that FOMO feeling. So Wells Fargo could be a real big reason why as well. Wells Fargo is making moves, but they also came out with a huge FUD headline today. So we'll read this. Wells Fargo analyst predicts XRP price will hit $100 to $500, and that's not like it's going to take 20 years. They're thinking that's going to happen sooner rather than later. And then we got the Ripple's new partnership to help enhance payments globally. So a lot of stuff to talk about, but let's go through this because this is transparent to the chart where we're at. What would it take for XRP to reach 90 cents? Ripple price analysis. Ripple's price is currently in a correction phase after a significant spike a few weeks ago. Nonetheless, there are several levels against both USDT and Bitcoin. So they're using the USDT chart, whatever they want to choose. On the daily time frame, the USDT paired chart, the price has recently been rejected from the 90 cent level and is currently declining. XLM will always be cheaper than XRP. I agree with that. I say it's prototypically it's about a 3.5 to 4 to 1 XRP price to XLM. So and then you can basically use that same variable when it's the right time. It's usually about a 3 and 3.5 to 1 from XRP to XLM. It's a little bit skewed right now, and then it's usually about the same differential from XLM to XDC. Just pay attention to that. It's pretty interesting how that always works. Tom is 100 true. None of that nonsense. I don't speak nonsense. I only know how to speak facts, because if I start speaking nonsense, I'm going to forget the truth, and then it doesn't do me any good. However, the price could rebound before those levels. In that case, a breakout above the 90 cent resistance level could be expected. This could lead to a higher rally, and XRP could be trade $1 in the coming months. You snapped up 20,000 XRP or H bar when it dropped under 4 cents. Oh, Drew, that's a great buy. That's a great buy. That's a great buy. Now, just remember, if for whatever reason it went 20% below that buy-in, that's where you could keep adding more so that you could keep that average coming down. Otherwise, you're in a spectacular spot. Spectacular. Do you ever do a ranking order of what would be coins to hold for the next bull run? Yeah, I'm buying them. ISO 20022 tokens, Internet of Things tokens, hammer it home. Currently 100 wallets hold 55% of the supply. 1 second. Yep, we went through this. We've actually went through this. If you go through my lives, there's a past live where we actually break down the Ripple holders, and the top 10% or the top 10 hold an astounding amount. Astounding. Carlo, I follow a few. This is 100% facts. Hey, Carlo, I really appreciate that greatly. I can't thank you enough for that sentiment. Scotty, what's your thoughts on XDCR 3/4? Huge. So undervalued. So it's the most undervalued ISO token probably around right now. Besides like maybe DAG or a couple under those ones. Under that line. Oh, the elephant in the room is the NDA on the escrow account. It is the elephant in the room, Digital Orgy. That is definitely the elephant in the room. Pre-allowing XRP into escrow would be pretty fucking big. Or pre-allocating. Right on the spot, Digital Orgy. Right on the spot. New Jersey Gun to Z50 Kale with the $2.99 donation and the cool emoji to go with it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that donation. That greatly means a lot to me. Carlo, ask yourself what all those other 26,000 coins offers utility. Jack shit. Marcus, welcome in. Did you say XDC or XDB or XDC? XDC. FinTech. Think FinTech. XDC FinTech. X and Fin. YCV, what do you think about the Great Reset? I think a lot of it's nonsense. You know, it's the same thing I said about when they give you predictions for the court case. A lot of it's nonsense. It's to throw your mind. You just got to have a positive plan, and you can't get caught up in dates. If you're going to plan for something, plan. But don't do it just because of a supposed date coming. That doesn't do anybody any good. If it happens, it happens. But I believe the global reset's going to be a little different than most people think. A lot of people are just expecting power out, comes back on, price is way higher, we switch to a digital system, blah, blah, blah. My theory with the whole digital reset, it's not just going to be that. First, the U.S. dollar goes off of the petro as the world reserve currency. The BRICS nations will unleash, if it's true at the end of August, a new gold-backed system where they have already promised nations who buy their petro with their native currency, they will turn it into gold. They will buy it. They'll turn your fiat into gold. They're so rich in precious metals. The world coin speculation is just that. If you want to buy a coin that's going to give everybody universal income, so be it. But you have to do a lot of things to hold the world coin. And if you want to be part of the agenda and not the solution, that's up to you. But I will never be talking about WorldCoin in here. That's a way to put everybody on universal income, and you have to get chipped for that. So I will never, ever, ever talk about that. Again, Bitcoin, the situation is similar. The price has failed to break above the 2,800 SAT level twice over the past few weeks. The market is currently demonstrating bearish price action with the 2,200 SAT area being the first significant support level. Even if I don't talk about it, I know about it. I keep myself well versed so that I can stay up to date. The 50-day moving average trending around the 2,000 SAT mark would also be the next support element in line in case a deeper decline is on the horizon. Exactly, New Jersey Gun. It's a big, big nightmare. It is. Nevertheless, and everybody who started getting into WorldCoin and they had to do their scans or whatever to get it, it tanked on them. Nevertheless, the RSI indicator is displaying value above 50%, indicating that the buyers are still in control, and a breakout from the 2,800 SAT resistance zone might still materialize in the short term. Sam Altman is an advisor for Stellar, aka Connection. Well, yeah, you're going to have somebody. How do you think you're going to run it through a blockchain? So then you buy XLM and forget WorldCoin. Have the big dog. XLM is so deep, I don't think a lot of people realize how far the Stellar network is going. And Lumen, I don't think a lot of people realize it. And then here's the chart. They're showing it right here. You can even see the RSI cooled off a little bit back within. I mean, this is bolstering for something. We've also had a weekly golden cross, so we have to be very aware. 240 people in here, 160 likes. Make sure to hit that like button. We're doing good, but the more likes we get, the more likely it is to push my content through the algorithm. More people that come in here, and then I know you appreciate what I'm doing. The more people that come in here and see that more people are hitting the like button, they're more likely to stay and contribute. I'm not asking you to pay anything. I'm just asking you to hit that like button. If you want to join Tom's Army because you like my work, that's something else. Or if you send a YouTube super chat. So, dang, everything keeps getting smacked back down. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's all prophetic. Yep. I know, but it's all tying in for a reason. I know, I would prefer XLM not to be part of that, but it also brings a lot of liquidity to Stellar. Tom, could you elaborate more on what your thoughts are on the reset? I mean, to me, the reset to me is a little bit different. I just believe that with the reset, a lot of people who are in their own, who believe currency is money, they're going to get affected very hard. They're going to get hammered. So a lot of people who keep their 401ks and their stuff just in money and they're in the greenback or their native currencies in their country, I think they're going to be in for a rude awakening. I tell my dad all the time, I tell all these people I know that aren't as, I mean, when you go from the dollar being the world reserve currency and now we're going to not, and you're going to switch to a gold standard or a digital form that is equivalent and would be backed by gold essentially, it's going to cause a lot of problems and disruption. So what's going to be a catastrophic event, the great reset for some, it's also going to be a different time period for others who actually could see what was about to happen. It takes years and years and years of planning, but when you start living that lifestyle, that's why I keep telling everybody, besides just the crypto and the gold and the precious metals and having money, precious metals, and, you know, money is crypto because it can be sent anywhere, be used on any borders, be turned into any kind of currency. Currency is the greenback. It's your native currency because it can only be used on your borders. Gold and silver, precious metals is money as well. It can be used anywhere. It can be transferred anywhere. So right now, what happens when your native currency goes goodbye-bye? And they give you a fucking piece of shit card that says, here's your government's grace allowance or whatever they're going to call it. What are you going to do? You're going to join the world coin? You're going to be part of the grab the mark of the beast while you're at it? You know, what are we going to do? You have to evaluate now. That's what I've been trying to show everybody since 2021. I get overshadowed a lot. Not as much these days because I'm growing, but I was getting overshadowed for years, but I stopped. I kept putting the word out there. I never missed a day. And now people are starting to join. Yesterday we set a record with 257 people entering live at once. Today we have 244. 182 likes. Please hit that like button. But we're starting to get the message out here. The more people that are in here and the more eyes we have. XRP's dumping now. Oh, it isn't exactly dumping. You guys made me excited like it was back in the bull flag. We're retesting. See what ends up happening here. Ready, guys? I talk about this all the time in Gales. We're going to see if volume predicts price. That volume was almost half as small as the previous candle. We're going to see this follow through candle, but look. Came through, showed support that we're still in control. Came up, buyers trying to send it down. If it holds it again, it's showing support here. It tried to break down, came back up and hold, had a false breakout, then came back down. If it holds it, this is what we want. We need retest here. If it comes back within, so be it. I need it to come back within. I want it to come back within because I want that ultimate breakout to happen around 673. I wanted it to fulfill this whole thing, but look, the more you ride this pattern and continue to try to break out, eventually you're going to break out. We're not trying to stay in within. We're trying to actively break out. So we're going to see what this volume does in this 30-minute candle now. We've already had 1.123 in this candle, 2.35 in the entirety of the last candle. We've only had 2 minutes in this candle. So there could be something a brewing here. Is this... Yes. They're both... Okay. So they're both happening simultaneously. The cup and handle pattern would have you come back to 585. That's why we keep talking about if the bull flag fails, that technical target down here, the 6133, I acknowledge is there. That was the broadening wedge breakout. But the technical target out of here would try to hold the 585. And the reason for that is I'll go into the 4-hour time frame and go back a little bit in the pattern. I drew out the cup and handle so everybody could see. And I'll go in the daily after, but it's important to see this part of it. See right here, this drop down? This is where it would come back and try to target a successful, not there, what am I doing? Up here. It's in this area. This right here. We had a drop down right here. So we would try to target in here. This is where you could put the bullish handle on the cup. So if we go in the daily, it's harder to see that exact spot. So I want to show you in the 4-hourly. Because it'll show you at like 68, 65 right now. But this area is where we're trying to get into. This spot right here, we had this area. We drop back down. It's the 5.5 or 5.85 right here. That's where you could technically try to put in a bullish handle. If you did that properly and filled that out, the technical target out of that cup and handle, if done properly, we've been in it since, I want to say, April of 22. If we do it properly, the technical target's $1.50 out of there. But I prefaced that with saying the bull flag would have to play through first because it's the shorter target. If it played out, and you would have to get on top of $1.13 before you could say we're not in a bear market rally anymore and we're starting to go into a bull market. A bear market rally can go all the way up to $1.13. It can even go up to $1.20. And if you come back below $1.13 and use resistance, then it's actually just a bear market rally and we could come way back down. But with everything that's transpiring, we could get a dump, and that's what we've been talking about too. Don't be surprised if we get that dump down, period. And thank you, everybody. We set a new record here. The most we ever had in here was 257 set yesterday. Today we're up to 261. I greatly appreciate that. It's tremendous to see this community growing. If you appreciate my work, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. As you can see right here in the 1-hourly and in the 30, we're starting to dump here a little bit. And I keep saying, it's a very, very tricky proposition here because we have the escrow. And with the escrow, that would suggest to me that eventually we're going to have some volatility to the downside here. So I keep saying if we break through, it's not the end of the world. The bull flag would bust, and it would send us down to about 5.85. If that holds, the cup and handle is still valid. It's very easily seen. I drew it in here as well so everybody could see in the daily. But it's actually a weekly formation. The weekly, and that would help satisfy the bullish cross or the golden cross here. See this red line? This is the exponential moving average 20. The 50s, the orange. The 100s, the dark greenish light blue. The 200s, the dark blue. 20 coming through the 200 in a positive direction is the golden cross. We hadn't had that since right here where I circled it for everybody. Right around November of 2020 was the last time we had that golden cross. So it's like, does this mean nothing? We're on a bull flag. We have a golden cross. We have a cup and handle pattern that's been forming for well over a year and a half, almost a year and a half. So is this nothing? Or are we building into something? We're having a huge crash in volume, as we can see. This is a lot easier to see in the weekly. But you can see this volume is crashing off. It's absolutely crashing. Eventually, this is going to meet its maker. We're going to have all this. We're crashing here equally. We're trying to, but we're not having any volume. We're not having any sell volume. All the volume that came in, there was a lot of buy volume. But on the dump volume, it wasn't equal. Even now, this volume that came in now, it's not equal to the buy volume, but still, it's greater than what we're getting in the push up. So now, this is where it becomes a very tricky proposition. What is happening? Is this a fake out? Because we've had a surge in volume now, 4.547. We're at 698. Was that a liquidity candle? Because if we hold over the bull flag here, this would be a great sign. But if we come back within it, we've got that mid-tier, which is the horizontal support, which was the double bottom swing low at 673. And then below it, we've got what would cross through the 65. But this is through the 4-hour time frame. That would be the farthest down, in my opinion, we could go to hold on to this bull flag. But still, even with that big dump candle, it pulled up right now. As of right now, it pulled up. So when you start, look at that. So what's going on? Is that a liquidity candle, or is there something more than meets the eye? That looks like a big sell candle, but it really wasn't. That's a disguised sell candle of 4.2 million in the 5-minute, but it pulled up. Most of that was just a rebuy. Look at that. We're going to see right now because that was a very quick turnaround. Very quick. 203 likes. I greatly appreciate that. Showtime, welcome in. 2.6 volume right now down. It is. Right now it's down. What's going on, Hamza? Welcome in. Yes, Jacob, it could very well be liquidity. The fact it keeps retesting this bull flag, this would be a good sign if it could hold it. Look out for the short-term M-topping reversal if it plays through. Pick up some cheap XRP tomorrow. Will not be that bad. With the XRP when they... Well, let me finish reading this comment. Pick up some cheap XRP tomorrow. Will not be that bad. With the XRP when they release those tokens that will not do much. People know it's going to go nuts. And they screed off. Yep. 100%. 100%. And it happens all the time. But you get a lot of influencers that don't understand that the monthly escrow dump is not Ripple releasing 1 billion of their own tokens because they're saying, oh my God, we're done with the project. It's something they're doing so they don't oversaturate the market. Imagine if they dumped in 47 billion all at once. Be very bad. You have just broken yesterday's high. Did we break yesterday's high? We were close. Oh, yesterday we were up higher. But we need to continue pushing up on this candle. 277. You just broke. Oh, yesterday's high at 2. Whoa. Wow. 291 people in here. This is certainly a record. Holy crap. Wow. Yesterday we did get up to 273, didn't we? Wow. Thank you so much, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button as it will greatly help push my content. And it'll force YouTube to push me through the algorithm. And if you're excited, you want to trade XRP, you're looking to futures trade it, leverage trade it, buy it spot, but you want cheaper prices. I'm not affiliated with anybody, but I will show you where I buy it. I'm just going to put it in the comments. It's up to you to look. They give you FEMX right now in an airdrop if you use them. No VPN. In the USA, you can buy XRP. It didn't go down during the big run-up, so it's another on-off exchange, on-off ramp. If you're just doing it through exchange to exchange, you can do 50,000 a day. So if you're new, take advantage of that. Right now, we had a nice little pull up here. If you're looking at the 3-minute, the volume's falling off, though we've had a death cross in the 3-minute. So now we need to see if it's going to continue pushing up or if this short term. This is where we have to see the short term. Looks like, though, it disguised this drop with a small bull flag here, actually. True, don't be shocked. There's going to be thousands tuning in due time. I mean, I don't know. I find it pretty hard to believe that there would be that many, but I guess, what do I know? You know, I'll just let the community speak for how they feel. You know, and the people showing up is definitely a great sign. Like, seeing so many people, I never thought I'd see the day. 291 people. Thank you. Thank you very much. XLM has unlimited supply. Stay away. No, don't. A lot of people are going around with that news right now. True, I appreciate that. I really do. One more down to 682. We'll see. We'll see what we really want to see here, though, in the 30-minute. If this is a rejection candle, we would want to see the 30-minute and the next 18 minutes close below roughly 6.9, somewhere around 69.2. I am affiliated with Michigan. Yes, the great state of Michigan. That's about all. Hey, Zoom still. Welcome in, my friend. I'm glad to see you tuning in. Scotty, just keep doing what you're doing, Tom. You will be in thousands for sure. I appreciate that sentiment, everybody. I do. True, it is manifested. It is manifested. Speaking of that unlimited supply of XLM, XLM has fallen firmly back within the pattern. And what did we talk about? If it falls in and holds, I still expect the best opportunity would be here. But if we break down like XRP, we have to be patient, but we also have to do our due diligence. We're in a formation. If it breaks up, it's 22.26 from this area. If it breaks down, we would have to retest that 10.6 line. That's the pattern breakout. It has not been retested at all. So that's kind of considered a gap, in my opinion. So just pay attention to that. I'm just the messenger. Yes, XRP. Okay, I forgot about this. Thank you. Uphold. If you own XRP, they're doing a snapshot. They're doing it by themselves. You don't have to do anything except hold it. It's not, XLM is not technically the world coin. See, everybody keeps saying that. XLM is just a network they're going to use to run at the blockchain. They're putting a lot of liquidity through XLM if that's the case. That's something that's going around, though, that XLM is actually going to be used for WorldCoin. I've heard that a lot. Should have some volatility soon around monthly close. Yep. And then the other thing, monthly, that would be XLM. Stellar Lumens. They are increasing supply by 1% a week. Is that what they're doing? That should be interesting. That's going to be interesting. We're going to have to keep an eye on that for sure. It does have half the supply of XRP. They burned half. Hey, I like seeing all the conversation in here. I like seeing it. So we're waiting, guys, right now. And gals, if you're new, we're in the smaller time frame. We'll go to the 5. We came up. We're being squeezed right now. We did have a small death cross here in the 3-minute. Is this a short-term pattern reversal? We won't know until we either get rejected at 703, which is all but certain to happen as it likes to reject on these formations. But if that's Crypto Hawk saying that, I wouldn't trust it. He put out some information yesterday or a couple days ago about IBM, and I shared it with everybody, and I showed everybody. He made everybody pay for that. Somebody sent me it. It was from 2018. So people are paying for his content, but they're getting it from 5 years ago. It's like, why would you pay for that? It is a one world currency, digital currency. Now, here's that move we were talking about. Because if we're going to get rejected, we have to hit that either 703 or a little bit of an overrun. But the screenshot, yeah, with Uphold, if you hold, here, let me get this out of my email. I'll send this to my Telegram. I'm going to send this to my Telegram, and then I'm going to switch. I'm doing it on my phone just so you guys can see, and then I'll go to the Telegram. All right, I just sent the screenshot here. I'll read it verbatimly to you guys what Uphold sent me. So Uphold sent me this today. So customers holding at least one XRP in their account will receive their first rank in XRP Army badge. At Uphold, and at the top of this, because I couldn't show you the very top, but it says the first, because it had some of my information on it. The first, right above this, it says the first Uphold XRP Army Snapshot is coming soon. Today at 23:59 UTC, all Uphold customers holding at least one XRP in their account will receive their first rank in XRP Army badge. At Uphold, we're big fans of XRP and its amazing community. So we created the Uphold XRP Army and designed 9 unique ranks to celebrate your role in this incredible blockchain ecosystem. We have designed an exclusive NFT series, XRP Army badges, in collaboration with X-Punks to let you show off your XRP pride. No, you just have to, well, I don't know what time 23:59 UTC is, but I'm imagining it has not passed yet. It has to be on Uphold, yes. If it's not on Uphold, how are they going to know? If you have it on, if it's in the XRP ledger, not on Uphold, they're not going to know you own it. So yeah, it would have to be on Uphold. If you own XRP, I would honestly advise you, send it over to Uphold, and right after the snapshot, send it back. Even if there's a moment of volatility and Uphold goes down, you're not looking to sell. You don't have to worry about all that. And then get rid of it after. That's what I would do. I'm even going to send over my 2,000 plus that are on FEMX just to get credit for it, and then I'll send it back to FEMX. I don't know. It says, I don't know anything more than what it says here. It says you get a badge, or who knows. I'm sure there's going to be other stuff with it, but it says you'll receive your first rank in XRP Army badge. As Uphold, we're big fans of XRP, blah, blah, blah. So design 9 unique ranks to celebrate your role in the incredible blockchain ecosystem. So, not too late to get a badge. No, it is not too late yet. It's definitely not too late. They are. Uphold is fully backing, and they have individual wallets now. You just have to apply for them. Uphold's definitely stepped up their game. And remember, they never got rid of XRP during this entire time. Never. Never. So for that, we should be incredibly thankful. So everybody knows I like my Uphold. I like my Uphold. I like my stuff in Uphold. I have other exchanges where I'll buy them if I can send them over to Uphold certain things. But I like my stuff in Uphold. Oh, I mean, I don't give a shit about the badge, to be honest with you. I don't honestly. It doesn't do anything for me, I'll be honest with you. So, XRP. Right now, we're coming up to the 3-minute resistance here. Coming to the 3-minute resistance. Any promos on Uphold, I only have account on Coinbase. They don't really do promos. They don't really do promos on Uphold. They say you come with us, but we're not going to beg you. Which is what I like. We're still on top of this, we're still on top of the bull flag. We came down for a quick wick here, but now we're starting to form back up. Not a lot of volume coming in, but we're going to try to push past this area or get rejected. It's a very, very volatile spot right here. So, as we're waiting for this to play out, real quick. Well, that's what happens when you're on steroids, KD. Oh, did I speak an untold truth? Uphold isn't an exchange, it's a brokerage firm. That's why they say, yep, exactly. 100% RHS. No one is paying for his content. It's an option to support him for $5, just like you do your channel. His lives are free for people to watch and scroll on. Hey, I'm just relaying the information I've been given. Hit the like button and give Tom some love. Thanks, Darren. But, I mean, if you guys like Crypto Hawk, you guys are talking about him. I'm not. You guys keep talking about him. So if you like him, that's your forte. I can just tell you, you know, I personally know what he's all about. I watched him get people wrecked in 2021. Abused. Just like I watched every other influencer. That's why I have my... But then again, you know, I choose to be positive. I don't want to talk about everybody. You know, everybody else. They all do their own thing. So... Still waiting in this little trajectory. So let's read this real quick. Wells Fargo analyst predicts XRP price will hit $100 to $500. I get my info from Tom and Lou. There you go. There you go. So, Hannah, you're tired of what BS? What BS? Oh, I'm not. I think everybody plays their own part. Eye-popping price predictions. Wow, look at everybody. He is pretty crass. So no, that Hawk dude. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. But like I said, I'm not judging. You guys just need to have an educated and informed decision. What I do here is a lot different than anybody else does. Nobody can mimic what I do. One, because I don't believe anybody looks at the charts the same way and lives it. But you just have to, I do things a little bit different. So listen what Wells Fargo said. So eye-popping predictions are common once bullish energy returns to cryptocurrency market, and the current cycle is no exception. As one analyst from Wells Fargo predicts that XRP could skyrocket as high as $500 over the next 4 to 7 months. Like, I don't know how that is even possible. Unless they expect a whole bunch of liquidity to come in, like, unbelievable. Well, with the flare drop, you were able to point to XRP with the XRP toolkit. If you transfer XRP Uphold, they would have your wallet address, not keen loaded and loaded. Yeah, it seems like this is even possible in 7 months. $100 to $500 in 7 months. I don't know. You're talking about a market cap at 100. Can we get up to 250 to 500 trillion in 4 to 6 months in the crypto market? I don't know. I have a hard time believing we're even going to be in the next 4 to 7 months. I have a hard time believing we're even going to be over $2. I have a hard time believing we're even going to be really over $1 or $1.50, let alone this. So here's what they said. I figured I would read it to everybody because I had comments about it. While the XRP community, commonly referred to as the XRP army, is more divided than ever, she sees a positive future in the near term thanks to the recent ruling that the XRP token is not a security. One side looking at only charts, taking cues from the past trends that follow Bitcoin to draw short-term price predictions. She said, while others cling to utility, believing that partnership and the replacement of antiquated systems will drive price. Neither side has been correct, nor in the future will either side be correct. Speaking directly about the XRP ruling, who cares about the ruling? I want to see what she said. Many analysts have given XRP a price target ranging from $1 to $10, but Thorpe suggested that the token's price would be significantly higher if it hopes to compete with systems like Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications, SWIFT. It's not competing with SWIFT, folks. See, this is a bullshit article, but there's no point in reading it anymore. Does anybody know why this is bullshit? How many? Holy crap, 320 people. That's a new record. We've never had 300 people in here at one time. Yesterday, we went over 200 for the first time. I can't believe it. Thank you all so much. Make sure to hit that like button. Consider hitting that subscription button if you appreciate my work. But we all know SWIFT, we're not competing with SWIFT. We already found out. We're working with SWIFT. With SWIFT. Not against SWIFT. I already released that news some time ago. Is WorldCoin legit? I wouldn't buy it. WorldCoin is only legit if you want to be part of a universal income, and I don't want to be any part of that. Some people are mad at XLM for backing it and having the network for it to run on, or at least the liquidity. That just means XLM's price is going to shoot through the roof if that's the case. I don't believe a lot of what I'm hearing right now, though. So listen to this FUD. She's talking on penny and not dollars. Sounds about right. Swift handles about 44.8 million messages a day. These are just messages, not settlements. And only half of what XRP can do, she said. Now, let's say that the dollar value for Swift is $7 trillion a day, not 24/7 or 365. If Ripple, through its 10 years of innovation and partnerships, were only able to grab 30% of Swift's value, that would be 2.1 trillion in daily value, approximately 13.2 million messages. If you set a range for XRP, say $1 to $5, you're ultimately saying that if one company owned all the XRP, yes, all 100 billion, they would have a liquidity strength from 100 billion to 500 billion, she said. The liquidity strength does not offer any growth in the economy, the action of messaging and settling, nor the 24/7, 365 benefits we receive using XRP. If I were to send a 750 million transaction with the LLS of, say, $1, that is roughly 10% of banks, XRP Thorpe noted. I mean, this is so far out of it. This is so far out in the BS zone. I mean, I understand what she's trying to say, but this connection is just ridiculous. I mean, you guys can read this and put your own stock into it, but to me, that's just giving everybody's hopes up. Now, if it goes up to $1 or $1.50, what happens? Oh my God, it's not $200 to $600. Exactly, that's the point, driver. That's what I was saying. Ripple is working with Swift, not against. They're partnering. There's a partnering. So right now with XRP, how long have we been in here? 58 minutes. We're going to have to be winding this down shortly. I got to get dinner ready for everybody. It's 5:30 where I live. I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. If you make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you appreciate my content and you want to join Tom's Army and pay it forward, that's always an option. You can send a YouTube super chat, but other than that, my content's free for all. I don't hide behind fire or paywalls. And I don't do any paid promotion, sponsorships, or advertisements or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that. Right now, what we're looking at is to see if we can break over this area. And right now, we're getting rejected. We came right up into this area. If we get rejected and come back down because there was no volume, we need to see if we hold the bull flag area at 692, or we're going to come flying back within here. And then we might have to come back down here. We'll see if we have any strength in the bull flag. Otherwise, right now, we keep popping back up over the bull flag. And our next area to push up, if we're going to try to show support, would be to break the symmetrical triangle, this uptrend that formed through the broken symmetrical triangle from yesterday. And it created another resistance layer. And that's at 728 approximately. So, everybody who's here, I greatly appreciate you all. I don't know what for dinner is yet, JW. I might have to order food because I haven't even started anything and it should be dinner time. And Julie went and laid down, so I don't know what's for dinner. I don't know what's for dinner, to be honest with you. But I do appreciate everybody. If you're looking for this full article, I will do a separate update after the live at some point. And I will read this verbatimly so everybody can actually watch it. Where the heck was this article? The one I was just reading, you guys know. So I'll release this in an article by itself, I promise. No problem, Syrian. You're welcome. We did break a record today. We got up to 320 viewers, which don't know what to say. I thank you all. Have a blessed night, and we'll be back. I might do another live later tonight, but I'll have plenty of content coming out. I thank each and every one of you. You've been more than I could ever have imagined. Stay blessed, everybody.